Hello and good day. My name is Victor Ekweme as usual, and we're here again with another tutorial with Excel. In the last video, we talked about functions. We talked about how you can use different functions and formulas within Excel. We talked about the sum, the average, the min, the max. We even talked about a range. That's the max minus the min. Today, we're going to expand on our knowledge on Excel. So we're going to launch Excel. Remember Excel? To launch Excel, you do the Windows key, which is two keys to the left of your spacebar.
Start window. Excel. F1 of Excel.
Excel, right? So you launch Excel. Okay, so once Excel is launched, usually it should tell you, sometimes it doesn't, but you press Control and N.
Book 3 dash Excel.
So
Sheet
in
1 table.
yours, you might have book
One.
one, but obviously mine, I have book three. So today we're going to build on the formulas, and we're going to talk about absolute referencing and partial referencing. Okay, so let's talk about our
Edit F
generic
A L E S.
sales in A1.
Sheet sales A1.
Okay,
A2. A3.
now I'm on A3. I'm going to say products.
Edit R O D U C T S. Sheet 1 table. B3.
I'm going to say probably amount or their
Book 3.
costs.
Edit C.
Oops, what did I do?
Sheet 1 table. CB3.
Okay, yeah,
Edit C.
that's
O S T S.
COSTS.
Sheet 1 table.
Tax
A X X. F
percentage,
E R C E N T A G E. Sheet 1 table.
and then
D3. Edit D.
total.
O T A L.
Okay, so we have
Sheet 1 table. Total D3. Products A3.
products,
Costs B3.
costs,
Tax percentage crop C3.
tax percentage,
Total D3.
and total. Okay,
Tax. Product.
now
Sales A1.
I'm in A1. I'm back to A1 where the sales is.
B1. C1.
Now on C1, I'm going to say tax
Edit A. X. X. Cap A.
rate.
T. E. Sheet 1 table. D1.
Now on D1, I'm going to say probably in Nigeria it's 7.5%. So let's say,
Edit 6.
oops,
6. 6. 6.
oops,
7.
7.
7. 5.
Okay.
Sheet 1. 7.5 D1.
And what is that's 7.5, okay? So that's on D1. So mind that our cell is on D1.
D2. Total D3.
So total
D4.
D3. Okay, so
A4. Products A3.
products A3,
A4.
A4. So let's say we sell phones.
Edit select H O N E S.
Okay.
Sheet 1 table. A5.
A5, we say
Edit A.
laptops.
T. T. O. P. S. Sheet 1 table. Laptops A5.
And
A6.
then
Edit D.
A6, we
S.
say
A. T. O. P. S.
desktops.
Sheet 1 table. Desktops A6, B6, B5, B4, costs B3, B4, phones A4,
So let's
B4,
say we have a Samsung phone in Nigeria that's probably, let's just give it fictitious
edit 5, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
500,000
Sheet 1 table, B5,
laptops, let's say, um,
edit 4,
okay,
0,
400,000.
0, 0, 0, 0.
Nowadays, phones cost more than laptops.
Sheet 1 table,
Okay, and then
B6,
desktops, let's say 600,
edit 6,
100,000,
5, 0,
650,000.
0, 0, 0.
All right.
Sheet 1 table, C4, tax percentage crop C3,
Now we're in tax percentage
C4,
and we're in C4. Remember,
500,000 B4,
B4 has 500,000
phones A4,
for phones, okay?
500, C4,
So what we're going to do is we're going to use the equal sign for formulas. Remember equal sign.
edit equals,
And then we're going to say B4,
B, bot text 1 of 24,
2, 3,
4,
4 divided by, oops, sorry, multiply, which is star.
B4, star,
Um, am I doing the right thing? Yes. Yeah. So multiply by, then remember our tax rate is on D1. So we want to use the absolute reference. So we'll just say D1, which is dollar. We'll put a dollar sign,
dollar,
D,
D,
then dollar again,
D, dollar, 1,
1. Okay. Then we divide that
1,
by 100.
1, 0, 0.
Aha. So
Sheet 1 table, 37,500 has formula C4.
So that's the tax, 37,500.
C 37,500 has formula C4. Top 37,500.
Okay, so let's see the formula again. We'll go into edit mode. That's F2
Edit equals B4 star dollar D equals
equals
cap B
B4
star
star multiply
dollar
dollar
cap D
D
dollar 1
1
slash 1
slash
0 0.
100. Remember, it's a percentage.
Sheet
So
1 37,500 has formula C4.
now we can copy this,
Copy
copy, right? And we
C5.
can paste it for both C5
30,000 has formula C5. C6
and C6.
48,750 D6 D5 D4 total D3
Now we want the total, which is
B4.
the sum. So we can put on B4 the auto sum, which is alt and equals.
Edit selected B4 colon C4
So you can
equals
see it
sum left
says
paren right paren
B4 column
formula value
C4,
colon left brace
and that's
500000 comma
that's what we
375.
need.
Sheet 1 tape
So
537,500
you can
has
see
37,500 500,000 30
it added that
537,500 has
together.
formula D4.
Then we can copy this
Copy D5
and then paste it here.
430,000 has formula D5
Okay.
equals 30,000 has 400,000 30,000 430,000 has formula D5.
Now, we've talked about absolute references. Now, if you go back
30,000 has
here
formula C5.
where we copied it, sorry,
30 tax percentage crop
on the
C3.
tax percentage,
37,500 has formula C4.
remember, let's do this. 37,000. Let's go to the on the first one we did, which is on C4. Yes.
Edit equals B4 star dollar D dollar
So
equals
that's
cap 4 star
V4 star
dollar cap
dollar D
dollar 1.
1. Okay. So you can see dollar D1 is there. So that's an absolute reference.
Sheet 1 table.
Remember, we copied it.
48,750 has formula C6. 30,000 has formula 37,500. 30,000 has formula C5.
So C5. So we're now on C5. So we edit here, go to F2 on the edit mode here.
Edit equals B5 star dollar equals
So you can
cap
see
B 5
V5
star
star
dollar
dollar. You see the dollar sign is still there.
cap D
The
dollar
dollar
1.
1. So you can see it hasn't changed much. The reference, the absolute reference doesn't change much after pasting it here.
Dollar star 5
But this changed,
cap
the
5.
B5 changed because it should have been, and the previous one was B4. But because it wasn't absolute, it did not change. Sorry, it changed, but the absolute reference did not change.
Sheet 1
And if
table
you come
C7.
here
48,750
on
has formula
C6,
C6.
oops,
Edit equals B6 star dollar D dollar 1
so you can
equals
see this
cap 6
B6, that
star
changed,
dollar cap
dollar
dollar
D
one.
dollar one. So that didn't change. Okay, so you can see because it's an absolute reference, D1 doesn't change, but you must always ensure that you put dollar signs between the D, sorry, behind the D and behind the one.
Sheet
Okay,
1 tape 48,000 D6 400
now
537,500 has formula D4.
in
Total D3
this total column, if you do
537,500 has
F2,
formula
go to
D4.
edit mode,
Edit equals sum left paren equals cap
equals
cap cap M left paren
sum, left paren,
cap B 4
B4,
colon cap C 4
so it's adding B4 and C4,
right paren. Sheet 1
and that's how we got this, right?
537,500 has formula D4.
We copied this formula and pasted it
430,000 has formula D5.
on D5. So let's come here to D5.
Edit equals sum left paren equals cap 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 left paren cap B 5 colon
V5,
cap 5 cap C 5 right
C5,
paren.
right paren. Okay.
Sheet 1 table
Now,
430,000 has
in
formula
this
D5.
one, on the fifth column, I'm going to do something. We're going to do what they call a partial reference, not an absolute reference now, but a partial reference. So we're going to edit here
Edit equals sum left
so
paren
you can see
C5
what's
colon
going to
C5 right
happen.
equals cap 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 cap
Sum,
left paren
left paren.
cap 5 cap B
In
sum
front of the
parameter number 1
B
required
or
parameter number 2
behind the B, we're going to put a dollar sign
dollar
because we only want the
5 colon cap C
columns to change.
dollar
sorry, we only want the rows to change, which is the five and six, but we want the columns to be exactly as it is.
Sheet 1, 430,000 has
So
formula
you can see
D5.
it says is even when we press enter, it's the same total.
Edit equals sum left
But
paren.
if I
Dollar
do an
D5
edit
colon
mode
dollar
now,
equals cap, 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 M.
sum,
Left paren. Dollar.
see now
Sum.
Excel puts
Parameter
the
number 1
dollar,
required.
which I
Parameter number
put
2
there,
optional
dollar
cap. B.
B
5.
5,
Colon. Dollar. Cap. C. 5.
column C5,
Sheet
okay?
1 table.
Now if I copy
430,000 has
this,
formula. Copy.
remember we want the columns to remain the same. The columns are going to be locked in. But it's the rows that will change. We did not put any dollar sign behind the five, you know.
D6.
So if we paste it here on D6,
698,750 has formula D6.
you see
48,750
48,000,
650,000 B6.
650 plus
48
48, that's
698,750 has formula D6.
698,000. Okay. So if we look at the formula on F2
Edit equals sum left paren equals cap,
equals
cap, cap,
sum
M left paren. Dollar.
dollar
Cap. B.
B
6.
6. You see the rows changed. It was 5 and the other one now is 6.
Colon. Dollar. Cap. C. 6.
Dollar
Right
C6.
paren. Sheet 1 table
Oh, a quick thing that you can
698,750 has
do
formula
if
D6.
you really, if you want, once you hear, so let's go back.
D7.
D7.
698,750 has formula D6.
You heard that it says has formula. So how you can toggle between the actual value and the formula is control and um the what do you call it? The tax sign. The not the apostrophe. The one just beside one on the left of one on top of your tab key. They call it on our laptops. When using a screen reader, you hear the graph, right? But it's like a tick, inverted tick. Yeah, it's an inverted tick. It's not your apostrophe, but it's an inverted tick. And it just be just to the left of the one underneath the space bar. Sorry, underneath the escape key, but on top of the tab key. So if I press Control and this
Show formula.
show formula, so
Equals B6 star dollar D dollar 1 slash 100 has formula C6.
you see it says that.
Equals B5 star dollar D dollar 1 slash 100 has formula C5.
So
Equals B4 star dollar D dollar 1 slash 100 has formula C4.
so it shows all the formulas.
500,000 B4. Equals B equals sum left paren. B4 colon C4 right paren. Has formula
Yes.
D4.
So it shows all our formulas in all cells. If I want to toggle back, I press the same thing, Control and inverted tick,
Hide formula.
hide formula. So it hides the formula back
37,500 has
and we
formula
get our
C4.
figures
537,500 has formula D4.
as formula. So you see, you get our formulas back. So an easy video on how you can use absolute reference and partial references in Excel, which is very beneficial if you want to have a constant value where you will need that constant value for calculations. And you can put that in your Excel anywhere within your Excel documents. I think this is useful because you may want to lock in a cell or lock in a group of cells with a partial reference, and you can do that as well with Excel. Excel is a very powerful tool, and it's worth noting that a lot can be done with Excel, and that's why it gained a lot of popularity in the business world. Managers use it, business analysts use it, financial analysts use it. It's just a beautiful tool that one can use. And you can even write Python scripts in Excel. We'll get to that at a later time. Before we get to that, we'll learn how to use things like Power Query, Power Pivot, all those kind of things in Excel. And then we'll now go into other things like learning Python, at least the basics for data analysis, before we apply that data analysis in Excel using data frames and stuff like that. So yes, I'm glad to be of help, and I'm happy that you are following and liking my videos. So keep liking, keep subscribing, and there's always more to come. Thank you very much, and bye bye.